One of the fascinating things about producing is that it's never the same day to day. It's just not. I like to think of myself sometimes as like a project manager, or I call myself like an entrepreneur who tells stories because it's like these two parts to producing. There's this part about almost running a business, right? You have a production company, you have to make sure it makes money, you have to make sure people are paid, you have to make sure that your slate of projects are basically your product at the end of the day, right? So you always have to make sure that something is happening there. So I do a lot of, one part of my day to day is that project management. It's development, giving notes, selling shows, taking meetings, getting to know new writers, right? Making sure that the wheels of my company are always going. Now, then there's this whole other side to it that kind of maybe coincides more with production, as you will, which is, now you're shooting something and you're on set and you're putting out fires, you're problem solving, you're making sure everyone is happy, making sure you don't go off budget. I mean, I just spent all day yesterday doing a bunch of production work and these interviews for something we've been doing that was super exhausting. And here I was next to the director throwing out questions to our subjects, and helping us like make sure that we're getting all the information we need to later tell the story in the edit. So, again, no day is the same. And it's actually what I love about my job is that, this is where the entrepreneurial part comes in, is that I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't clock in and clock out in my role. Now that I'm in my own company too, I am my own boss, which is good and bad. I have to be a little bit more stern with myself sometimes about getting things done and doing it in a timely manner. But that's I think the challenge that excites me is that it's up to me. It's the responsibility falls on me as a producer. And the last thing I'll say is I always say this: the producer is almost like a CEO. So it's like everyone's coming to you for answers. You are the linchpin. Like if I don't respond to an email about the script, well, that script doesn't go anywhere, right? It's like you have to keep things moving, and that falls on you at the end of the day, because people are looking to you to lead and to carry things through. And that's really cool. And I've been able to collaborate and meet with so many amazing, really, really dope, creative like talent, whether they were writers or filmmakers. And yes, there's a small group of people that I tend to work with all the time and repeatedly, but then there's always new collaborators that I'm finding, which is also really cool too. It's like you don't have to be in an office setting seeing the same faces every day. You get to just like switch it up when you want to.